All right, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 529. Now, last week I said that I was going to come back into the superhero field, come back to the horror field, the animated, superhero animated field, and we'll talk about the first lady of superheroes, I think I said. Well, the first lady of superheroes. Going to be that one person. Wonder Woman, 2009. Yes, there was a Wonder Woman movie in 2009, an animated movie. Yeah, this is long before Gal Gadot actually played a live action Wonder Woman. Yeah, animated movie, 2009, and it was pretty fucking good. I mean, hell, this movie, for the looks of it, a PG-13 movie with a lot of graphic violence. Even though we didn't get the gore out of it. Yeah, we got some really good decapitations going on here. I mean, we got blood. So yeah, we got some decapitations, but we didn't get the decapitation where blood would be shooting out of the body, But heads did roll in this movie. An animated movie too. Yeah, yeah, they kept it as clean as possible. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, we had Wonder Woman 2009. Yeah, Kerry Russell as Wonder Woman. Nathan Fillion as thirsty as hell Steve Trevor. You got Rosario Dawson in this movie as Artemis. Mark Hilgenberg voiced Hera. And then you got Alfred Molina as Ares, the god of war. Yeah, Virginia Madsen as Hippolyta. But yeah, I tell you though, just name a few. I tell you though, this movie though, quite a cast you got there. Quite a cast, quite a dramatic cast you got here. I mean, Alfred Molina, he brought a lot of Shakespearean nuance in this movie. I mean, the way the character spoke about, the way the character Ares spoke about being, his own superior self. You may be the queen of the Amazons, but I am the god of war. I mean, damn. I mean, he brought that charm, but he brought that menacing charm. I mean, if you've seen him in Spider-Man 2, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he is quite the menacing cat. So yeah, Kerry Russell playing Wonder Woman, voice acting Wonder Woman, Yeah, she brought some real good strength to the character, She brought some real good strength to the character. She brought some real good spunk to the character, Nathan Fillion playing Steve Trevor, thirsty ass Steve Trevor, you know. you know. so yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, I tell you though, the movie, it brought you some real good violence. It brought you the gore, no gore. You got blood, but you didn't get no gore. But yeah, you did get some heads rolling. I mean, for the to see Ares' son earlier in the beginning of the movie, seeing him get it, get the silhouette of him, see him get it. And then later on in the movie, when Wonder Woman took the God of War's head off, that was crazy ass shit right there, man. Cool ass shit too, but crazy ass shit right there. I tell you, yeah, I tell you, man. Yeah, you got the violence, you got the dramatic parts of it, because you got some real good dramatic actors in here. So yeah, you got the drama, you got your action, and then yeah, a real good superhero origin story for Wonder Woman. Yeah, she was forged out of the Mascarian sand, and then yeah, Hippolyta got her blood on it, and then Zeus pretty much powered it, made it come to life, made the baby come to life, and yeah, Hippolyta holding her daughter in her hands. You know, that's the origin story. And then if you see if you're familiar with the Wonder Woman story, she got she came up in training, and then yeah, she uh, tricked, she tricked her mom into entering entering the uh, Amazonian Games, I guess you could say. You know, passing every test. So yeah, took off the helmet, revealed that it was her, even though Hippolyta forbid Diana. Diana, she wanted to go anyway. Yeah, so yeah, but she revealed herself. You know, that's when Hippolyta, she had to follow the rules. Even though she didn't like it, she had to follow the rules. And yeah, she sent her on her way. One woman goes to man's world, I guess. Yeah, and yeah, that's when she met Steve Trevor. Well, actually, Steve Trevor met them with that crash. Like I said, if you know the Wonder Woman story, I mean, if you know the Wonder Woman story from the 2017 movie, then yeah, everything you saw there, you saw here. You know, even though yeah, there was a little bit of difference because not everything is going to be exactly the same. Nothing comes out identical. So yeah, I tell you though. Yeah, I tell you though. Yeah, you get you get everything that you want in this movie. The final battle between Wonder Woman and Ares, the God of War. You definitely get everything that you want out of this movie, man. So yeah, yeah, not a perfect movie. Yeah, this movie was a second one. Was it the second one? No, I think it was a third. Yeah, Batman Arkham Knight, which is second out of this slew of DC animated films they started putting out back in the around late 2000s. They started putting out these slew of DC animated films. Yeah, Superman, Doomsday, Batman Arkham Knight, and then Wonder Woman. And yeah, this was the closest thing we ever going to get to a Wonder Woman movie until 2017, a Wonder Woman movie. But closest thing we ever going to get to Wonder Woman being in live action since that 2011 TV show didn't work. We got to see Gal Gadot play Wonder Woman in Batman vs Superman. So yeah, Yeah, this was the only Wonder Woman. It's only Wonder Woman movie that we were going to get for a long time now. Yeah, and it delivered too. It delivered. So let it ride, man. Let this thing ride. Yeah, it's not a perfect movie, but yeah, a good solid 4 out of 5. Good solid 4 out of 5. It's my recommendation. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Now next week, staying in the superhero field, you know, cover DC, now cover Marvel next week. And yeah, to commemorate for the release of Doomsday, which is coming later on this year, you know, there's another Avengers movie that I have not talked about yet, but I will get to it. And yeah, there will be no strings on me next week. So you keep it locked right here for that. Check out my other shit right here and subscribe to me right here. In the meantime, between time, Jack, this show is